Algramo, which is based in Chile, is a social enterprise that is on a mission to revolutionize the global marketplace by reducing plastic waste and making essential products affordable for low-income communities. By fusing environmental insights, consumer behavior, and cutting-edge technologies, we are ready to unveil our strategy to launch 100,000 refill stations abroad in the next 5 years to turn Algramo's vision into a global reality.
To create a strategic plan that will enable Algramo to implement and manage 100,000 service stations in the next 5 years, we consider the following factors. Firstly, political and economic stability, such as inflation, exchange rates, or consumer purchasing power. Secondly, we suggest avoiding markets with high trade barriers, regions with a free trade agreement. For example, high tariffs can increase the cost of the products. Then, some countries have environmental regulation, for example, the material of the product packages. Then, understanding consumer preferences, how much they know about environmental and sustainability issues. Besides, we know that young people are more aware of the environment. Finally, to understand consumer behavior and opinion, it is important to take the feedback because with that information, the company can create more strategies.
For the exponential technologies, we've considered Internet of Things using smart refill stations with Internet of Things sensors and devices that can be integrated into refill stations to monitor inventory levels, maintenance needs, and usage patterns. This real-time data can optimize operations, reduce waste, and improve the customer experience. Now, with AI, this will help with demand forecasting. AI can analyze big data to predict demand for refillable products, helping Algramo optimize inventory and distribution, reducing stockouts and overstock situations. AI can help with personalized recommendations, providing personalized product recommendations to consumers, enhancing the user experience, and promoting eco-friendly choices. Now, using refill station automation can streamline the refill process, reducing labor costs and ensuring efficiency in the station. This can help with inventory management too, ensuring that refill stations are always stocked with the right products. With Algramo's mobile app and maybe a new digital platform, we can achieve a better consumer engagement, providing a convenient way to locate nearby service stations, track usage, and earn rewards for eco-friendly choices that the consumer
To
makes.
achieve a successful expansion into new markets abroad, the company Algramo should understand the regulatory requirements and the packaging and environmental regulations. Algramo needs to develop a cultural sensitivity and build trust with local by providing language training to ensure staff proficiency. It should establish a global network of suppliers to deliver finished goods around the world. To exploit these capabilities, it needs to develop a global organization and set a strong central leadership team to ensure that all international operations are aligned with the group strategy and achieve internalization goals.
Considering the various factors discussed, two different locations stood above the rest for Algramo's expansion after thorough analysis: Latin America and the European Union. In Latin America, Brazil, Mexico, and Colombia offer particularly attractive opportunities due to their close proximity and shared cultural ties. In Latin America, trade agreements called Mercosur and the Pacific Alliance reduce trade barriers and facilitate trade. Brazil is the largest economy in Latin America and has connections to Portugal, which Algramo can leverage. Mexico, while not a part of Mercosur, is one of the countries in the Pacific Alliance. Colombia is also a part of the Pacific Alliance and a growing market. As these countries have large populations, they also offer a substantial consumer base, and as emerging markets, they offer growth opportunities. The European Union represents one of the largest and most stable economies in the world, and expanding into the EU provides access to a well-established yet diverse consumer market. The newly modernized EU-Chile Association Agreement reduces trade barriers while simplifying market access and was developed to streamline companies aiding in green and digital transitions to conduct business within the region. Spain, with historical ties to Chile, Germany, with a stable and large economy, and Portugal, with ties to Brazil, are strong expansion candidates for Algramo. We would suggest that Algramo starts their expansion with the Latin American countries in 2024 with Brazil and 10,000 refill stations. In 2025, the expansion would continue with 10,000 more stations in Brazil and 10,000 stations in Mexico. 2026, Colombia would be joined with 10,000 stations and 5,000 more would be opened in Mexico and Brazil. 2027, the expansion would continue in Europe with 15,000 stations in Germany and Spain. In 2028, Germany and Spain would get 5,000 more stations and new market Portugal would get 10,000. Through this refill station establishment plan, Algramo could benefit from their close ties with the other Latin American countries and further leverage them and their growing brand to gain access to the EU, where sustainability matters are already a growing concern and more so in the future. Algramo should create policies that balance local adaptation and global alignment to gain organizational advantages. Key policies would include a local procurement policy to enhance supply chain efficiency, lower carbon emissions, and improve local responsiveness. A community and shareholder engagement policy would build trust, nurture positive local relationships, and boost brand reputation. A knowledge management policy would promote consistent knowledge sharing, standardize best practices, and support global collaboration, where knowledge is a key asset that transcends geographical boundaries. Data security and privacy policy would ensure the protection of consumer data and compliance with international data protection laws like the GDPR, which are essential for a technology-driven company expanding globally. Global technology and innovation policy, on the other hand, would emphasize dedication to technological leadership and foster innovation.
I will talk about the overall strategy that will enable Algramo to gain global integration advantage on high level. To achieve global integration advantages while being attentive to local requirements and consumer behavior, Algramo should adopt a transnational strategy within a hybrid organizational structure. Here I will discuss about some points how Algramo can fit transnational strategy in hybrid organizational structure. Our strategy will be transnational. For global coordination, Algramo will create centralized functional units responsible for standardizing process, policies, and strategies on a global scale. This ensures consistency across regions and facilitates economies on scale. To establish local responsiveness, Algramo will establish divisions that are responsible for specific regions or product lines. These divisions can operate semi-autonomously, tailoring strategies to local market conditions and market preference. For better collaboration and sharing, Algramo will implement a network structure for sharing best practice, market insights, and knowledge across regions. For marketing and product customization within the geographic or product divisions, have team focused on adapting marketing strategies and product offering to specific local markets. By leveraging cross-functional teams to execute projects that requires collaboration across different functions and regions. For reporting strategy, Algram will utilize a hybrid reporting structure for employees involved in the transnational project. They report both to functional manager for expertise and project manager for task-specific guidance, ensuring alignment with global strategies and local execution. To establish robust communication channels and feedback loops to ensure that information flows seamlessly between global and local teams. This helps in refining strategies based on real-time market feedback. Thank you.
In conclusion, as Algramo takes this step into the global arena, it is vital that the company remains committed to its mission and values. By addressing the core aspects of the expansion, Algramo can achieve its ambitious expansion goals while maintaining alignment with a transnational strategy and a hybrid organizational structure. Exploiting and further developing expertise in technology and sustainability while gaining understanding of culture differences and various locations will be the key factors of Algramo's expansion. Through choosing the right markets to expand to, Algramo is able to tackle the challenges while leveraging strengths through local partnerships and global alliances. Thank you for your time.